Hello, friends! Today, Snuggles, Pika, and Angel will be sharing a story with you called Let's Celebrate Ramadan and Eid, Muslim Festival of Fasting and Sweets, written by Ajanta and Vivek.
Hi, I'm Maya. I love to go on fun adventures in India with my brother Neil. Hi, I'm Neil. We live in Chicago. We just landed in New Delhi to celebrate Ramadan and Eid. Come join us. Hi, I'm Chintu the squirrel. I love to join my friends on their trips. This is a map of India. India is a big country. It has many states, languages, festivals, and dances. Do you see the red spot on the map? That's New Delhi. Many Muslims live in India, including in New Delhi. Muslims celebrate Ramadan and Eid festivals all over India and the world. Maya and Neil arrive in India and meet their friends Farnaz and her older brother Zakir. They also meet Khan uncle and auntie Farnaz and Zakir's mom and dad. Salam, Maya and Neil. Hello. Great to see you, Farnaz says. Salam. Thank you for inviting us to celebrate Ramadan and Eid with you. We are so excited, Maya and Neil reply. So, what exactly are Ramadan and Eid? Maya asks. Let me tell you, Khan Auntie says.
Info Zoom. What are Ramadan and Eid? Ramadan is a special month in the Muslim calendar. During Ramadan, we fast for 30 days. Fasting means not eating or drinking. So, do we stay hungry all day? No, we eat before sunrise. But don't eat or drink all day. And then we eat again after sunset. Why do we fast? Many poor people around us do not have enough to eat. Ramadan makes us think about those poor people and feel thankful for all we have. Even if you are too young to fast, you can still celebrate Ramadan by giving up something you love, such as candy or a favorite toy. Eid is the day after Ramadan ends. We celebrate with prayers, yummy food, and other fun stuff. Muslims actually celebrate two big Eids. This one is called Eid al-Fitr, and also known as Sweet Eid. Can you guess from the picture why? The other Eid is called Eid al-Adha. Ring! The alarm clock sounds next morning. Maya's and Neil's eyes pop open, but it's still dark outside. Zakir calls out, Time to wake up! No, Farnaz says. I want to sleep more. It's time for our Suhoor meal, Zakir reminds her. What's Suhoor? Neil asks. It's the meal before sunrise for those who fast. This is the only time they will eat before sunset. Oh, right. Farnaz jumps out of bed. I don't want to miss all the yummy food. Zakir munches on dates. He declares, I want to fast this year. Yes, you are now old enough to do that, Khan Auntie agrees. And how about me? Farnaz asks. Not yet, but you can give up something you like a lot, Khan Uncle replies. I won't eat any candy or play with my favorite teddy bear for the next 30 days, Farnaz says. Farnaz looks very serious. I am so proud of you, Farnaz, and you too, Zakir, Khan Uncle says. We would love to do the same, Maya and Neil add. To celebrate Ramadan, we won't eat any candy for the next 30 days. And no peanut for me, Chintu chirps. As the day goes by, Zakir gets hungry, but he holds strong. The rest of the kids have a quiet and quick lunch. Zakir, how are you able to not eat or drink all day? The kids ask. It's not so hard when I think of all the children around the world who don't have enough to eat. That's the whole idea behind Ramadan,
Zakir replies with a smile. The day ends and the sun sets. The family once again gets together. Khan Auntie calls out, Zakir, time for iftar, or breaking your fast. Mom, Dad, and Zakir have dates and water to break their fast. Then they all have a tasty dinner. A few days later, Khan Uncle and Auntie ask everyone to join them on a drive to a local shelter. It's a large building where a lot of poor people live who don't have much money. The kids walk into a giant dining hall where people are lined up to get food.
A big part of Ramadan is helping those who need it the most, Khan Uncle explains. Kids, you get to help serve food while we work in the kitchen.
The children all quickly stand behind food tables and start serving food. People give the kids lots of thanks and wish them well. The children, and even Chintu, feel very happy. The last night of Ramadan finally arrives. Khan Auntie tells them, Tonight is called Chandrat, or the night of the moon. Ramadan ends tonight. Let's head to the market and buy new clothes. The kids are excited. They head over to a colorful market. Fernaz says,
Maya, try on some of those bangles.
Sure, Maya says. And what are you putting on your hand?
It's a paste called henna. You can draw pretty patterns with it on your hand,
Fernaz says. The boys pick up some cool new clothes for themselves. The next morning, everyone wears white or light-colored clothes. Khan Auntie tells them, Today is Eid. We will start the day by going to a famous mosque called Jama Masjid and do a special prayer for Eid.
What is a mosque?
Maya asks. A mosque is where Muslim people pray. Jama Masjid is one of the most famous mosques in the world, Khan Auntie says. Maya and Neil ask, Should we wear our new clothes now? No, we wear plain and light-colored clothes now. We'll dress up only after Eid prayer is done. This is so that everyone feels equal in the mosque, no matter how rich or poor they are. After praying at the Jama Masjid, they meet outside and hug each other. Eid Mubarak! Happy Eid! Farnaz and Zakir are very excited.
Now it's time for the Eid feast. Let's have lunch,
they exclaim. They come home and change into their Eid clothes. They all sit down at a table full of tasty food.
Yum! This smells delicious,
Neil says. They pass chicken, rice, and kebabs to each other.
This looks like spaghetti and milk,
Maya giggles and points to a bowl. Neil puts a little on her plate.
This is called sheer kurma. It is special food for Eid. It's made out of savian, or thin pasta, and lots of milk,
Zakir says. The kids finish every last bit of the yummy food.
Time for your Eid,
Khan Uncle says. He gives them each a special envelope, which all kids get on the day of Eid. Chintu gets a box of nuts. Maya and Neil eagerly open their envelopes.
Oh, wow! There's money inside. What should we do with it?
Zakir says,
How about we pool it together? We use half of the money to buy something we can all use, and we give the rest to someone who is poor.
Great idea, everyone says. Khan Auntie takes more envelopes in a bag. Kids, let's head out for Eid Milan and meet family and friends. We'll wish them Eid Mubarak. Let's not forget to take some sweets with us. They arrive at Zakir and Farnaz's uncle's house. They eat more food and sheer kurma. Uncle hands them more Eid.
Our money pool is getting bigger,
the kids exclaim. Uncle introduces them to other guests who are from all around the world: Saudi Arabia, Somalia, Indonesia, and Afghanistan.
Will you please tell us how Eid is celebrated in your country? Maya asked the guests.
InfoZoom, Eid around the world. In Saudi Arabia, people leave bags of rice outside the house of those who don't have much money. In Somalia, some people celebrate Eid by doing a traditional dance. In Indonesia, people light traditional torches to welcome Eid. This ceremony is called Tumbilo Tohe. In Afghanistan, kids go from house to house saying, Khala Eidet Mubarak. They receive cookies called pala. That was so much fun! Ramadan and Eid are such beautiful festivals, Neil says. I agree. I also love the idea of helping poor people during Ramadan, Maya adds. We cannot wait for our next adventure. We wonder where that will be. We hope you can join us then. Maya, Neil, and Chintu say, until then, salam! Info recap. Let's look back on our wonderful Ramadan and Eid celebrations. What do people not do during Ramadan? They don't eat or drink from sunrise to sunset. How long is Ramadan? 30 days. What is Suhoor? The meal before sunrise. What is Iftar? The meal after sunset. What is something we do during Ramadan? Help poor people. What is the last night of Ramadan called? Chand Rat. What is the festival after Ramadan called? Eid. There are 2 types of Eid. Which one did we celebrate? Eid al-Fitr or Sweet Eid? Which famous mosque did we visit? Jama Masjid. What is the famous food of Eid? Sheer kurma. What is the Eid gift for kids called? Eidi. Is Eid celebrated only in India? No, all over the world.
The end. Thank you for sharing today's Read Aloud with Snuggles, Pika, and Angel.